In March 2019, the crew of a Navy F-18 flying out of Naval Air Station Oceana off the coast of Virginia into the restricted airspace called W-72 encountered three unknown objects, one right after another, directly in their flight path. The weapons systems officer used an iPhone to snap a photo of this object, dubbed the Sphere. Then minutes later, this object, nicknamed the Acorn. Then minutes after that, a third object, which was labeled metallic blimp. The unclassified photos were forwarded to Pentagon investigators working for what is now known as the UAP Task Force, a congressionally designated program created to find out what the aerial intruders might be. Foreign drones, some kind of balloons, perhaps. 2 years later, though, after examining the photos, along with sensor data that has not been made public, the UAP Task Force still considers the objects to be unknowns. After the photos were first reported by Mystery Wire, other, more exotic images surfaced of unknown objects, including flying pyramids buzzing Navy warships on the West Coast in July 2019. The unclassified images were obtained by filmmaker Jeremy Corbell. This week, Corbell's images and the Mystery Wire visuals have been splattered all over international headlines and in network newscasts. Many months earlier, though, these and other images were presented in closed-door briefings to Congress, including the Senate Intelligence Committee, which created the UAP Task Force. Intelligence Committee Chairman Senator Mark Warner declined to confirm to us whether he's seen the pyramid video or the Oceana photos, but did say the ongoing investigation is a serious matter involving national security.
One of the things that has changed, and I've received classified briefing on this, so I can only give you the top line, is that the military has seen enough things where they're actually now encouraging pilots to report. If there are objects flying over military installations, that could pose a security threat.
This week, Senator Warner presided over a briefing delivered to his committee by the chiefs of American intelligence agencies. UFOs were not mentioned during the briefings, but afterward, Warner spoke with our D.C. correspondent, Kelly Meyer. Warner admits he's been interested in UFOs since childhood and that his committee is committed to getting some answers.
The past approach that the military had, which was if a pilot saw something to kind of say, whatever you do, don't report it, it's going to look bad on your record, to now say, no, if you're seeing things, and if we've now seen there's actual visual recorded evidence, we got to sort this out.
Warner told Kelly Meyer that eventually he expects the UFOs to be identified as some foreign technology. His Republican colleague, Senator Marco Rubio, has previously said he hopes the answer to the UFO mystery is that the unknown aircraft are not produced by a foreign nation, since they display technology far beyond American capabilities. Rubio was asked directly about the flying pyramid video and the photos of unknown objects. He sidestepped the question, but offered this.
Well, I'll comment on what's been in the public domain and what's been discussed publicly in a number of places. The bottom line is that we have had now consistent reports of objects flying over military installations and military training areas, and it's not the U.S. government.
If they're not ours, whose are they? Until 3 months ago, Rubio was chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee. He and Warner expressed bipartisan support for a continuing investigation. The UAP Task Force, created by Congress, has until June to present a comprehensive report revealing what intelligence agencies, the FBI, and the Pentagon know about UFOs. Will the task force meet the deadline?
Well, it's due soon. I suspect that it won't be back in time because the government consistently misses deadlines on reporting, and because, frankly, I'm not sure a lot of work had been done previous to our mandate on the report. But I do think we're going to have answers. I do think there's going to be a report, and then we'll make judgments based on what they report and what they show us.
Sources familiar with the UAP task force told us the team is working hard to complete the report on time. One question not answered is whether Congress will authorize a subsequent ongoing investigation of UFO-UAP incidents after the task force report. George Knapp reporting for Mystery Wire.